I do want to state that in South Africa, no one must regard themselves as untouchables while continuing with criminality. If there are such people out there as we speak, we are saying it is not going to be like that tomorrow. I must also warn very strongly against those who continue to target police in their criminal activities. The incident that recently took place, or yesterday, took place in the Eastern Cape in Butterworth, is a case in point where criminals made an attempt to kill police or to shoot at police. And we want to take this opportunity and commend police under General Masimula for taking a decisive stand as of yesterday to protect themselves and also to show their dedication and make sure that whoever takes aim against police will be dealt with. While we register an overall reduction in conduct crimes against women, we are deeply concerned by the increase in attempted murder cases against children aged 0 to 17. This is an alarming development that calls for concerted effort to protect the most vulnerable members of our society. Additionally, rape cases have increased in KwaZulu-Natal and Mpumalanga and the Free State, whereas other provinces have recorded decreases. This data serves as a stark reminder that gender-based violence remains a critical issue requiring intensified interventions. And those interventions will come from us. But as we say, we require that the whole of society, the whole of government, act in this regard, especially because of the nature of gender-based violence. We know the concern of the public about extortions, about kidnappings and drugs. All of these matters will receive our attention on the date that we have indicated, the 27th of this month, where we'll have intensive discussions on what new ways and intensified ways to deal with this. But we note on kidnapping side that most of them are now said to be orchestrated in places including prisons. The recent one that we've dealt with, that is kidnappings, that took place in Nelson Mandela Bay, there are indications that it was orchestrated from St. Albans prison. And there are surely other prisons that are behaving in a similar way elsewhere in the country. And that includes, we must say, to our disappointment, that even the mastermind who orchestrated the murders of 18 people in Lusikisiki was recently found with cell phones again, having been removed from where he was or where he had been before the Lusikisiki to where he is now, but still, he still has access to cell phones. What he's doing with those cell phones, we don't know until those things happen. And we want to appeal to our colleagues in correctional services to once more take decisive action on these matters. Gauteng, KwaZulu-Natal remain the highest contributors to the overall national murder figures, accounting for 25.0%, 21.4% respectively, followed by the Eastern Cape at 18.9% and Western Cape at 17.4%. The Western Cape continues to record the highest number of gang-related murders, coming up with 263 murders in the third quarter alone. And this is unacceptable, and it must change, and we will ensure that it does change.